Okay, so we're going to work all the way through the hips and the seat muscle today. Intermediate level, really pretty much the whole way through. We're going to start in plank position. So come on forward into your plank. So it's a high plank position. So hands under shoulders, straighten up the legs, keep the waistline in, take a deep breath. Now you lift up the right leg and then we're just going to pulse it up. Keep the legs straight, breathe nice and deep. 5 more there. And then just lower that leg down, keep the middle in, hold that position, and then other side. Now let the feet just come back down. So you're going to let the knees just drop down to the floor, tuck the elbows in, keep the waistline in, and then we're coming down to the tricep press up. So we've got 5 here. So you're just coming down as low as you can. Don't need to be all the way to the mat. Breathe deeply. One last time. And then from here, we're coming all the way down to the mat. You're going to place your hands in front of you, just so you can put your forehead down onto your hands. That's just for comfort. Keep the middle in nice and tight. You're going to bend the right leg, flex the foot, and then just push up. Little pulse, up towards the ceiling, squeezing into the glutes. Okay, and now you're just going to lengthen that leg away, and then do it with a straight leg. So you're just going to lift, and then lower that leg back down. And then other side, so bend the leg, flex the foot, push up towards the ceiling. Now squeeze the glutes every time you push up, so you get a little extra work there. Breathe nice and deep, lengthen the leg. Same again, straight leg, just squeeze up. Breathe deep. Okay, now take a breath. You're going to put your hands under your shoulders, push yourself back. So we're coming into box position. So your hands are under your shoulders, your knees are slightly apart, knees are under hips, and you might need to walk your knees in a little bit there. You're going to curl the toes so they're in contact with the mat. You can do exactly the same again, but from a little balanced position. It's much, much harder, so we're going to do less. So you're going to hover the knees off the mat just a fraction. You're going to lengthen the right leg again, and then bend it and flex the foot, and then push up towards the ceiling. And then hold, now lengthen, and the same again. Now, let that leg come back down, take a breath, and then take the other leg up. So bend the leg, flex the foot, push up towards the ceiling and squeeze. Now lengthen, same again. You'll feel your thighs there too, come back down. Pop the knees back down onto the mat so you can just push back into child's pose. Take a nice deep breath. And then we're going to come back up so that we're going to be sitting. So we're going to be sitting on our sides this time. So the supporting arm is straight, hands onto the mat. The legs are at 90 degrees. The lower leg is staying where it is just for the moment. The top leg comes out in front. From here, waist in. Now lift the hips off the mat as high as you can. Reach up towards the ceiling at the same time, and then we're just going to take the leg up and then down. Lifting and lowering. Breathe out as you lift. So just keep it going. You've got another 3 here. So take that foot nice and high. Keep the waistline in. And then here's our last one. And then from here, we're coming back to the mat. Legs come round. And then the legs are going to go in a straight line. And we're going to lower down onto our forearm. So the waistline stays in. Try not to just let the head collapse down. So just keep some length through the spine there. The waistline is in. Top leg lifts up. Point the toes. And I want you to draw circles. I want you to make those circles as big as you possibly can and make them circles. They're not ovals, they're not squiggles, all right? We're doing circles. So just keep it going. You've got 2 more, and then we will change direction. So come back to center and then other way around. So as you go the other way, just a little double check that you're not all slumped yourself down. So stay long, breathe deep, halfway, waist still in, belly button to spine the whole time there. All right, so lengthening as you circle, and then 2 left. There's the last one. So you're going to draw the legs up so they're about 3/4 length, and then we're going to push ourselves back up so the arms extended. So the feet touch, so the legs are nice and stacked. And all we're doing here, just gonna lift the knee up as high as you can, and then squeeze it down slowly. So you're gonna lift it up, squeeze it back down. Waistline in, spine long. Breathe deep. So squeeze it down. Just like you're pushing against something really heavy there. Create some resistance. All right, so lifting and lowering. Breathe deep. Working through. 2 to go. All right, so squeeze it down. One last time. Squeeze it down and stay there. All right, so from here, top leg stays in the same position. Lower leg wants to come up, so it's about 90 degrees. It's a bit more support. So top leg's going to do all the work. Waistline back in. Lift that leg up. Flex the foot. Then just a little push back. Okay, so as you do that, you're going to feel the outer waistline. Okay, now hold it. Now we're up and down. Up and down. There's 5. Another 5 here. So breathe in deep. So you're going to start to feel a lot going on where there could be love handles. All right, now hold it. Now we're going to circle it. So the leg is staying in the same position the whole time. The waistline is in. We're going to breathe nice and deep. Try and lengthen up through the spine at the same time. And then one last time, and then just hold it. Flex the foot, and then let's just do it all again. So a little push back. So you squeeze through the back of the leg, squeeze into the glutes. One last time. Hold it. Now lift and lower. Just a small movement, inch or so. Breathe nice and deep. Leg stays at 3/4 length. Should be feeling quite a lot of work right now. All right, so we've just got another 3. So up and down. Breathe in deep. Waistline in. Hold it there. Now circle it. So just 10 little circles. And then this section is done. So you've just got another 3, 2, 1. Let that leg come back down onto the mat. So both legs are bent, waistline in, hand stays where it is, and now we're going to stretch. So you just lift the hips, reach into the fingertips, reach right across to the side. And just hold it. Take a deep breath. And then just slowly lower yourself all the way back down onto the mat gracefully. And then let's do it again. Other side. So you're going to swing your legs round. Legs at 90 degrees. Arm is straight, hand on the floor, waistline in. Take the top leg straight out in front of you. So from here, we're going to lift the hips off the floor. Hand can reach to the ceiling, and then leg lifts. So just go as high as you can. Breathing deep. And try not to use any momentum here. So you know it's the muscles doing the work. Lengthen the leg at the same time. All right, we've only got one left. And then you can come back down. Bend the legs. So from here, we're going to come down onto the forearm and lengthen the legs away. Waistline in. Lengthen the spine still so you're not collapsing down onto the shoulder there. Lift up the leg, and then we've got circles. So you lengthen all the way around that circle, and then you make it a little bigger if you possibly can. So just keep it going. You've got 3 more in this direction. There's the last one. So come back to center. Now just change. Other way around. Lengthening the whole time. So as you lengthen and lift and rotate, you'll feel the seat, you'll feel the thighs. Breathe deep. One last time. And then just let the legs relax down. So now you come up, you're at 3/4 length with the legs, but we're pushing back up so the arm is extended, the arm is straight. Waistline back in, nice deep breath. Feet together, and they stay together. You take the knee up, and you just squeeze it down. So you lift and lower. So as you lower, just imagine you're pushing against something heavy. Create a little extra resistance for yourself so you feel a bit more going on through the seat. Keep the waist in, keep the posture. Breathe nice and deep. You've got 2 left. Right, so just squeeze it down. One last time, and then hold. So now we're going to lift the leg up, although bring the top leg up a little higher, 90 degrees, a bit more support there. All right, so leg is 3/4 length, and then you just push back. So the foot is flexed, and you're working through the hamstrings, through the seat. And then just going to hold it. So now we lift and lower. Keep in that position, keeping the waistline in, focus on the breathing, up and down, keep the control. So you're going to start to feel quite a lot going on. And then hold it again. Now we're going to circle. So just circling the leg, keeping the leg in the same position. So it's really to the top of the seat, outer waistline, no love handles. All right, breathe deep, stay tall, almost there. Hold it. Now let's just do it again. Push back. Squeeze. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the hamstrings. Keep the waist in. Stay lifted up through the spine at the same time. All right, and then hold it now up and down. Up and down. Keep it small. Outer waist. Should be burning. Breathe deep. Lengthen again. Don't start slouching. All right, keep the waistline in. 3 left. 2. Last one. Now, little circles just to finish. Well, finish this bit. All right, so there you go. There's 5. Breathe. Circling, tightening, toning, shaping, defining, and then let the leg relax down. So from here we get our stretch. Keep the waist in though. Take a breath and lift up the hips. We'll reach into the fingertips and just hold it there. So we're almost done. We've just got some pelvic tucks just to finish off. So we're still going to work the seat even though we're stretching through the back through our pelvic tucks. And then just lower yourself slowly, come back down, and then bring yourself round. So we'll do a little bit of work just to get ourselves down onto the mat here. I want you to lift up the arms and circle the shoulders, keep the waistline in, take a deep breath, and just curl slowly all the way down to the mat. So use the waistline to control that movement, and then once you're there, take a deep breath. Now you're going to bring the feet in as close to your seat bones as you possibly can. You're going to come up onto your tiptoes, and I want your feet to touch from toe to heel. It feels a little awkward to have your heels together here. Right, waistline in. Lift the lower back off the mat just a few inches. It's not a great big movement. And then just up and down. And you can place your hands over your shoulders. You're going to squeeze the glutes, squeeze the hamstrings. Every time you do this, breathe nice and deep at the same time. And you could have your eyes closed here. Just throws your balance just slightly. Make your waistline work a little bit harder. So just curl and squeeze, lifting, toning through the back of the legs, working into the seat still. That little stretch for your lower back. Work for your waistline. Keep that in nice and tight the whole time too. All right, just another 10. So just squeeze and lift. Breathe deep. Okay, last 5. So squeeze. Up and down, up and down. Stretching, toning, lifting. All right, now take a breath and just slowly, slowly curl your back all the way back down onto the mat. Take a nice deep breath. Lengthen the legs away. Take the arms over your head. Close your eyes. Take a breath. Just relax completely. And there we go.